Welcome to my channel. Please enjoy the video.
Good evening, my tea sippers. I just had to come in and let y'all know what I already told y'all last year. The disgraced R&B singer R. Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in prison on Wednesday, and that is today. But y'all know what? They snuck this shit in. I want y'all to understand and analyze what I'm about to say, because the rabbit hole just goes much deeper than we ever could imagine, because I have inside information and sources from the case that's going to occur in Chicago. But first, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of New York, following his conviction last year on those federal racketeering and sex trafficking charges, and this was stemming from his efforts over years to use his fame and ensure that all of his victims that he actually, this is not allegedly, sexually abused. And guys, I am in no way making a comedy show about this. This is actually a tragic event. It's not only tragic for R. Kelly, it's actually tragic for the victims. And I actually expressed this upon video after video after video. And I ask you guys with humble respect, please go and find any candle that you have in your home. Light that candle and let's go to R. Kelly's new version. And this is actually his new version of I Believe I Can Fly. This motherfucker thought he can fly for 30 fucking years until today. And after today, 30 years have came back and karma has hit him right in his bottom.
I believe I'ma fly. In my cell, that's where I'ma die. I think about it every night and day. They locked me in my cell and ran away. I can't believe my body's sore. Bubba knocked me down on the floor. I believe I'ma fry. I believe I'ma fry. See, I believe I'ma fry. They got their dick in me.
Yes! Karma has been served. Aaliyah is smiling down from heaven. But not only that, guys, we have to pay attention to the victims that are still here on this universe. But let's get back into what happened today. See, it seems that the survivors of R. Kelly's abuse, they actually held hands and they prayed at the U.S. District Court. Judge Ann Donnelly, once again, my goddamn champion, began reading her sentence to Kelly. She wrote, "There's a tan prison uniform, dark rimmed glasses, and a black mask R. Kelly was wearing in that federal court in Brooklyn, and he showed no emotion." And guys, I ask you to separate R. Kelly from his music. R. Kelly comes from the streets of Chicago just like me. I am a sexual molestation and rape victim survivor, and I want you guys to understand that no way, shape, form, or fashion have I ever touched any child. But Judge Ann Donnelly left a very good footprint impression on me, and she actually left one on R. Kelly, whether you guys want to believe it or not. But he's sick. He's a sick individual, and he never took any credence to what she said. But I ask anybody who was ever a victim of sexual assault, molestation, rape, whether male or female, that's subscribed or soon to be subscribed to my YouTube channel. I ask you guys to represent yourself as victims, and not only just victims, but victims of survival. And I want you to listen to Ann Donnelly's message that she gave to R. Kelly. Of course, it did not coincide with him and never went into his brain. It instead, in my opinion, went out of one ear and into the other ear and down onto the floor. Judge Ann Donnelly stated, "You left in your wake of a trial with broken lives." Donnelly told Kelly, whose full name is Robert Sylvester Kelly. In deciding the sentence, Donnelly said she considered R. Kelly's own traumatic childhood, during which his attorney said he was repeatedly sexually abused by a family member and also a landlord. And guys, however, she did consider that. However, that was no excuse. But she didn't even have to consider that. And I want to share something with you guys. I did tune into a certain YouTuber's channel, and they are stating and really actually believe that R. Kelly is going to win on appeal. And I highly really disagree with that. and I'm going to explain why. Once again, Judge Ann Donnelly expressed R. Kelly's traumatic childhood in which these attorneys was repeatedly saying that he was sexually abused by a family member, right? So it may explain, said Donnelly, at least in part, which led to his behavior. She actually expressed that before giving him that 30-year sentence. It most likely and surely did not have an excuse for Kelly. And this is what Judge Ann Donnelly stated, and I highly agree. There was no excuse for him to continue that behavior onto other victims. Now to all of my tea-sippers, I have recently expressed that R. Kelly's sentence in this New York trial will be linked to Aaliyah, and the numbers will coincide. I asked you guys to take a look at my community post. Of course, if you didn't, it displays right here in this video. Aaliyah was born the R&B singer known as Aaliyah Diane Houghton, and her nickname was Baby Girl. She was best known by her first name. She died in a plane crash August 25th of 2001 at just the age of 22 years old. Now, as of today, guys, Aaliyah's 20th anniversary of her death. The R&B singer born as Aaliyah Dana Houghton, and her nickname once again was Baby Girl. She died on August the 25th of 2001. Guys, I want you to add the 20th anniversary up. Aaliyah died on August the 25th of 2001. 20 plus 2, that is 20 and 5. Plus 2 plus 1. And not only that, guys, this article was produced on August the 30th of 2021. If you guys watch my recent videos, I did say in the very beginning, before this trial ever began, that R. Kelly's sentencing before he was even found guilty would be linked to Aaliyah. And this is my discernment and proof that Aaliyah is smiling down and was smiling down for justice from heaven. And her own mother, Diane Houghton, which y'all tore me down on that video and I had to cut the comments off, never came forward to speak about justice for the injustice of her own damn daughter. And that says a lot, because I believe in my heart, and I don't care what nobody says, and Barry even backed me up. I believe that Diane Houghton sold her own daughter Aaliyah to R. Kelly because she was a pedophile just like him. And this is all alleged, but it's not very alleged. Pay attention to the detail. Now, guys, I want to express something to you, and we're going to ask Parker to bring it home because I'm asking for his opinion as well. R. Kelly was sentenced to 30 years, as you guys know, but his attorney asked for leniency because he was abused allegedly by his own sister. And guys, this is not a defense in my opinion. They have no legal defense for R. Kelly. So I'm just reassuring you guys, just like I reassured you about Aaliyah and how his sentencing amount would be linked to her. R. Kelly had no fucking defense at all. So how could he ever defend himself on an appeal? And guys, trust me when I tell you, I never purchased any court transcripts from the New York trial. And guys, trust me when I tell you, Judge Ann Donnelly gave R. Kelly ample amount of time to actually defend himself and get on the stand and testify his innocence to all of these allegations that were present before him. So all of these fucking YouTubers that are going off saying that they're just trying to bring R. Kelly down, y'all are full of bullshit and y'all know it. Sit the fuck down. Now, as you guys know, R. Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in that New York trafficking trial. He's coming to Chicago between the August 1st and August 10th, or either the 15th of August, to face those charges that he actually paid Rashonda Landfair's mother and father off. Let me tell y'all something. Rashonda Landfair's father didn't die just because he was ill. He died with guilt. He died because he knew he sold his own daughter to R. Kelly. Sparkle is going to testify against his ass again. And this is where the rabbit hole gets deeper, because these fuckers actually R. Kelly sent these fuckers out on 95th Street to try to collect these fucking tapes back. And that's when the FBI was actually following him. I was trying to hold this shit and wait till August, but I just couldn't wait. There's a lot more I need to tell you guys, but until then, just stay tuned to this content. Parker, if you have any more tea to spill, please spill tea now.
Thank you, Sweet Tea, because you know we already came in on this shit and told everybody what the fuck it was from the beginning. I am so sick and tired, and like you said, Sweet Tea, I've been following your channel and and thank you for allowing me to get up on your platform. Back then, you already said, Sweet Tea, that the prosecutors were going to find R. Kelly as guilty. He was 55 years old, and he is now facing 30 years in prison, and that is just single-handed down in this New York trial. R. Kelly is going to be torn the fuck up when she reaches down and not only that, T-Sippers, I want you to realize monsters can't be helped. Most abused people don't grow up doing this type of shit to vulnerable young girls or boys. But it seems that R. Kelly did this just because of his financial status and his fucking celebrity status. We have to realize the celebrities believe that they're untouchable and they're non-human, immortal type of motherfuckers. But this just shows you R. Kelly ass can go down, P. Diddy is going down, and a whole bunch of motherfuckers is going down. And T-Sippers, y'all must understand that Sweet Tea is gonna expose him, and so will I.
Hot damn ho, here we go again. Yes, Parker is the truth, guys, and he says exactly what he means. And he means exactly what he says. Because y'all see P. Diddy fronting around with this girl. Y'all know goddamn well P. Diddy ain't into no goddamn women. He's only using her as a ploy. But y'all just stay tuned for this tea. Give me time, guys. And I will catch y'all asses on the next video. I love you, T-Sippers.